This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
No, and so I cancelled.
Awal. Sergio, football. Enipra enenam. Oftentimes, utiminya se yebe key tournaments. Adia yan se key players are when ni da omuso se ubewuso mbenya omaba be ball tournament no. Snap raba. So bakaya. Yes, we did creditably well ever 2010. Wabra South Africa, Egypt hosted the World Cup no. But one thing was we missed Michael Essien dearly. Ka owoho ka ebi ebe change the face of our team no. Mikel Obi was being missed by the Nigerians in that year. There was some couple of tournaments obeka say big players and some key players omuka some set at bia omo luzu omo. Recently I came and talk about how injury has been ruling out some players within the World Cup. No, last week I told you about Diogo Jota of Liverpool, where ye ruling out of the competition. Mesabekai about Moroccan striker Tariq Tusidali. Ono share that goal in that qualifiers against DR Congo during the 1-1 draw game na Baso ewo Kinshasa. Wabra Morocco share DR Congo 4-1 no osashe go. Enra Seju Adia Basa Babetuja say Morocco lose another key player who was a kingpin within their midfield setup even during the AFCON course, who is Imran Louza from Watford. This guy has been the coordinator or the main man within the midfield. During Wabra the Satam na Halihosic coach team no. Ono alongside Salim Amala and Hazidin Unai were the key guys within the Moroccan midfield. And this guy has played a very key role within the Moroccan setup from the AFCON through the World Cup qualifiers. Yababedu Memra Edu. And I think it's one of the things Ebema Morocco na for na finopa. So Bekaya during the last World Cup Russia, they were in a group with the likes of Portugal, Spain and Iran. They lost against Iran, they lost against Portugal, but in that game against Spain, they gave us one of the flamboyant or champagne football that you could ever imagine. And they were the ones scoring, of which the Spanish were coming back to equalize. And compare those squads at the Moroccan setup no to the last World Cup squad now, there are a lot of differences. Majority of Mobile World Cup 2022 Qatar no, Bibre encore the last World Cup no, with the exception of Ashraf Hakimi, Obeka the likes of Romain Saiz mo, and where the likes of Hakim Ziyech mo, and goalkeeper Yassine Bono, who was even a bench warmer during that time. The likes of Yusuf Eine Serimu and the likes of Sofiane Boufal. These are the key guys. Are very few. Are part of the last World Cup squad now. And Sajo is a very cause to worry for the Moroccans. Uluzu a key midfielder obe coordinate midfield no. And so Bakaya omu group now mumsu a very tough group because it's a group that includes last World Cup's runner up and the third place. So this shows you say and your group are very soft because Croatia Belgium a team that is also returning into the World Cup for the first time since 1986, which happens to be Canada. And ultimately Canada based on the fact that they have also some key players they are playing creditably in Europe. Alphonso Davies is one of them who plays his trade with Bayern Munich. Jonathan Davis also who plays his trade with Lille in the French Liga. So there are a lot of guys within those other squads in our setup. So I think Imran Louza losing out on the Moroccan train as they go to Qatar 2022. No, so a very cause to worry for the Moroccan setup. Maybe on the under 23 game now, Okano. So since 2004, Athens, Yentimianko Olympics. Yeko Beijing 2008, we were not there. Yeko 2012 in London, we were not there. Rio de Janeiro, Yeko 2016 in Brazil, we didn't qualify. And the last one, Tokyo, and a bar very close. And it happens to be this same coach, Ibrahim Tonko, who took that team to the AFCON under 23 championship, across Egypt. And so Biabeka ni Egypt, Cameroon and Mali were in a group. a very tough group. And one of the games are that game against Egypt. And that was the game, even though we lost, we did well, but that day Kwame Ba also saved us, because he made a lot of magnificent saves that kept us within the game. Wabra Eluzu 3-2. And there were key guys where the likes of Yao Yabuamo, Emmanuel Yabua, Lomote, Zakaria Fusenu, Habib Mohammed, former player of Kotokoyi, even though not that lad at the bench. Obesabaka Kwabena Usu, Kosia Pia, Egada, that confidence, Edemano beboard the 2019 AFCON Ekosu Ewo Egypt. All these guys were part of that setup. Even na Kingsley Fobi was the man who was captaining the team. No, Yenya Evans Ousu, who was also part of Interline's team later on traveling. And these were the nucleus of that team that formed Coach Ibrahim Tanko squad now. A couple that 2019 AFCON under 23. No, Yenya very close, which was the third place gamer. Kayetimi BT South Africa during that post-match penalties now. Said you Kayetimi call Tokyo 2020, but unfortunately Yentimi unqualified. Opportunity so Abba. Ewa. So this time around we are meeting Mozambique. So Kaya during that one course where Egypt that AFCON under 23 qualifiers, you know, we met Gabon, we met Algeria, and even Algeria, you know, we went there to qualify. They came at the Accra Sports Stadium. It was 1-1, and we went there. It was Yao Yabua who scored the only goal of that game in around 70 plus minutes. And it minya that way we know it me qualify. This time around, we had the likes of Daniel Efrie Baniemo, we had the likes of Danlad Ibrahim, Clinton, Diodumu, Samuel Ashikwemu. These are the guys Yeni Beda Omoso. Since 2004, Sergio, we've never been at the Olympics, and we were the first African country to have a medal in football, which was Barcelona 1992. Before said the under 23 team of Nigeria ebe twaso e Atlanta 1996. Our brother winning gold almost Argentina and Sydney 2000. So Cameroon so be omodie. But since 2004, when Mariano Barreto took us to that, and 2004 Olympics na ekoso antes yentimi unqualify. So said you another opportunity abama this time around. We hope to make it to the AFCON tournament na ekoso Morocco no near Satimia go past that tournament near to Tokyo, to Paris 2024. Unse honum na omube hosti. But said you yen congratulate Nigeria mama one. Yes, Flamingos the under 17 no. Yes. Yes, against USA. Said you, okay, USA.
And they scored first.
Yes, they scored first. The USA team equalized. So it went to penalties and it was 4-3. Okay, traditionally in terms of Mabobo, one of the teams of more modern power, said you, USA. But the Nigerians are taking them through. Yeah. And said you, the other game no, which happens to be near Colombia, Tanzania, and so Ebono. If Tanzania qualifies, they will be meeting Nigeria.
Wow.
So what it means, say, we are definitely going to have an African team in the finals.
Wow, Tanzania.
Yes.
Nigeria under 17 and my ball. Look at the level of Madru. So be on with my nature and Kwalaya and Makobo senior teams, you know. You drew her and a hard, you know. Unfortunately, Ghana and me and Ruho. Tanzania.
Yes, Tanzania.
With my ball. Final World under 17 and my ball. Wow, kudos. Maiko, my idea, and to maybe a line so nothing.